Hi, and thank you for taking the time to watch our film. What I'd like to do is give you a quick overview on the new offering from Lynx for 2015. What we have is the Precision System. The Precision System is made up of the tool, the Precision tool, Precision components, and also Precision rigs. And I'll cover each one of those in turn. At the centre of the system is the much talked about Precision tool. Now this generates 2 tons of force, is built from BN01 tool steel, which is hardened to 50 Rockwell. It really is a wolf in sheep's clothing. Now what this does, as the centre point or the keystone of the system, is it enables the angler to do 2 things. Number 1, form a permanent fixing point at the end of their main line. Or number 2, it allows them to build a rig using nylon, fluorocarbon, wire or 7-strand titanium completely and utterly to their own specification. They can customise it to suit whatever they're doing. So what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to quickly run through the tool in operation. So I have here a rod, a nice little light spinning outfit, and this is spooled, there we go, you can just see the rod there, and this is spooled with High Seas 25-pound Grand Slam nylon monofilament. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to sort out how I can use the tool using our brand new for 2015 Precision app. So what I'm going to do, first of all, I'm just going to fire up my phone. And here you can see I have the Precision app on my home screen there. Okay. Now this is available in both Android and Apple. Okay. Now the app itself is split into 3 parts. Join the Best, which is the part I'm about to go into, which allows the user to decide on any premium line or wire that they wish to use from any manufacturer. Range information, that is the catalogue of the entire system. And then visit our website. That takes you to our website. So I'm using High Seas 25-pound Grand Slam. So go into Join the Best. Now, first of all, I need to select brand. Now, at the moment, there's only a couple of brands in there because we've only done a little bit of R&D on the run-up to FTEX. But after that, there'll be a lot more. So with that now, go to Grand Slam Nylon. There you go. And then select the breaking strain. You can see you've got all the breaking strains in there. So I'm just going to select there now the 25 pounds and done. And then I'm going to just press on the app, show me what to use. So you can see I need an orange gauge with an orange component, and that should give me 100% of tensile strength or linear strength with that line. So here we go. The tool itself comes supplied with a range of gauges, and here you can see that I have yellow, orange, red and blue. Okay, and those then correlate with the components that we have in the range. You can see there's a selection of hooks, swivels, brass swivels, ball bearing swivels, Aberdeen hooks, worm hooks. There's all sorts of things in our range. If you check out our catalogue after this, you can see which one we've got. So what I'm going to use first off is I'm going to attach a detach to the end of my main line. So that's nylon main line. So I'm just going to grab hold of the rod, put that where I can access the line. So what I'm going to do, lay that over my lap. I'm going to select the orange gauge, as the app has told me, okay, and then I'm going to insert that into the front of the tool. Okay, so I've got a nice firm click there. Make sure the self-aligning jaw is open and make sure that the green dot is showing at the front of the tool. If not, just cycle it through, and what that does is it means that the tool is reset and the jaws are open, ready for your component. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a detach, which I'll show you in a second, and I'm going to insert that into the jaws of the tool. Okay, and then what I'm going to do very, very carefully is close the self-aligning jaw. Now that does 2 things. Number 1, it seats the component correctly in the tool, and then number 2, if you look very, very closely inside the gauge, you'll see that the component is perfectly lined up with the gauge, which means inserting the line is going to be straightforward. So what I'm going to do is take my 25-pound Grand Slam, insert that into the component. You'll see that went in very, very easily. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to cycle the tool 5 times. Now this is a prototype tool. The actual one in production will have 6 cycles and the handles will sit closer together. So that tool has now just exerted 2 tons of force and applied a parallel compression to that component. Okay? I'm going to open the self-aligning jaw and then I'm going to take the component out. And there you can see that is now fitted very, very neatly to the end. Just hold up against my shirt. It's fitted very, very neatly to the end of the nylon. So what I have now is a permanent fixing point at the end of my rod outfit. Let me just rewind that in a little bit. So there you can see there now I have a permanent fix at the end of my rod. So what I'm going to do now is demonstrate how flexible and how easy to use the detach is. So the detach with a lure, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put that under there, okay, and then with a nice quick little snap, just turn it around. And you can see there how easy that is to operate. Simple. Now let's say we're fishing with this and we decide that some fish have moved in, some predatory fish have moved in, and we want to use a wire trace, okay? So, no problem at all. And we want to use a popper as well. Nice and easy, take that off, comes off simply. And then here I have, you can see there, I have a popper connected to a trace I made with the tool earlier, okay? So what I'm going to do with that, exactly the same again, as with the wire trace, just connect that, detach on, and there you go. You can see how nice and easy that is. And that's it, I'm straight back into action. And again, you benefit from the system's consistency all the way through. So now what you have, all the way from your reel to your hook point, is 100% confidence in everything that you do. So now you see the tool in action, and you can understand how it is a benefit to the angler, giving them 100% confidence from their hook point all the way back to the reel, all the way through, any joins, 100% confidence with the easy-to-use app. Now in time we will be uploading lines from Pure Fishing, Berkeley, all the premium brands, Gamma, everybody's sending us line, which is great. A lot of people say to me, okay Andy, that's awesome. What about braid? Well, braid's not a problem anymore. The Boffins Lynx have been working hard on a concept called the Helix, and here I have a little light spin outfit which has multi-filament going all the way through the rings. And here you can see the Helix. Now the Helix itself is a clever little gadget. Now what this allows the angler to do is to dissipate the energy of the braid so there's no knot, it's wrapped around and it's secured either end of that. Now you'll see again that this comes complete with a detach on the end of it. So this forms part of a modular system. So you can snap on here, we've got a little rubber prawn shrimp, yeah, which then goes all the way through in wire, just in case there's any toothy critters about, to a swivel, which then clips to the Helix, and then all you do when you finish doing that is slide the cover over the Helix just to keep everything nice and neat, and then you're good to go. Okay, nice, simple, quick, neat and easy. A great, great product. Next in the range we have the Precision rigs. And I have some examples here, some mock-ups, and these will come in all sorts of variations from very, very large rigs, which are suitable for tuna and grouper. Now these rigs have been used by our distributor down in New Zealand. He was fishing in the PEI Cup in tuna, and he landed an 840-pound bluefin tuna on one of those. That's a 12-aught, or 12 baro if you're in New Zealand, joined to 250-pound fluorocarbon. With a ball bearing swivel then at the top of the rig there, you can see. And those are very, very smooth, made by one of the best manufacturers on the planet. Okay, teasers, poppers, all sorts of things. One of my particular favourites is the bite leader for whether it be for muskie or predator. And to just give you an idea of how neat this system is, I'm just going to ask the cameraman to zoom in here. Okay, here you can see you have a standard muskie leader. You have a ball bearing swivel, knotted and then crimped. Okay, now I can tell you, having tested an awful lot of these, that a knot and a crimp actually reduces the line by an awful lot more than you'd want. So that's 200-pound fluorocarbon on there. You'd probably be lucky to see 80 or 90 pounds out of that. So what I'll do then is put next to it one of our fluorocarbon leaders, and you can instantly see how neat that is, and I can tell you now that's at 100% at 200 pounds. Okay. Also in the range, any form of predator leader. So here we have a nice single strand titanium leader. So you can see double crimp to secure it because of the springiness within the titanium wire, through then to high quality cross locks, brass swivels, and all the fittings you'd expect on a quality leader. Again, all joined at 100% strength. What I'd encourage you to do is to have a look at our website, www.lynx-fishing.com, where you can download a copy of our catalogue, or please speak to your sales representative, no problem at all. One last thing I'd like to point out for the retailer, we've made life very, very easy. Our packaging is very, very easy to interpret for the consumer. You can see the colour coding matches the gauges, which integrates them with the app. Okay, so it's very, very self-explanatory. The tool comes in a high quality PET box, which has all of the key USPs, how the technology works, and everything's laid out on it. The system itself is also backed up with a very professional point of sale unit with videos of myself and other key people within the Lynx team demonstrating our products so the consumer can see and be educated within the store. And that's it. I hope you like what we have for 2015, and I hope to see you out on the water. Tight lines.